There we go. Okay, welcome back to this place. Right, where are we at? What's going on? What are we doing? What do we own again? Where over here? We own those. What do we have in the ground? 188, do we? What's 188? Oh, barley. Okay, let's see where we at. Do we own 180? That's growing. Oh, 187. What's 187? 59. Are we only Lucerne? Is that ready to go? No. So at the minute it's just the potatoes. Have we got any contracts? Do we want to do contracts? Not particularly. Oh, they've got everything they need. I'm not going to get any more for the minute. Let's do ×5 on that. So we've got... This is growing and only fertilised 50%. Have we got a fertiliser? That's a good thing. Good point, good point. Have we got a fertiliser? Yes, we have. We need to buy some fertiliser. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? I've got a silo there as well. Right, so we'll grab... What tractor have we got here? That'll do. Because if that field's still growing, we may as well fertilise it, haven't we? Where is the fertiliser? In there. I'll grab that. I need to get out of this barn now. This might have been the wrong barn to buy. It's a bit small. Right. Where did I put that silo? Let's turn that off a minute. Where did I put it? That's a multi-fruit. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Okie dokie. We don't own that sugar beet anymore. I sold that. So we need to put some fertiliser in here. Lime fertiliser. And we need to go and fertilise. Oh, hang on, they both need ploughing. We'll turn that off. What's brown? Right, that needs fertilising. What does the brown mean? Withered. I turned withering off. It better not have withered. Did I turn it off? Plant withering off, yes. So... That's 54. What's this? This is grass. And that's ready to harvest. So we'll get the mower on that. What's this? Potatoes. No. No. Right, okay. I need to sell that. Or I need to plough it under. Because I'm not doing potatoes again. So this is 180 down here. This should be grass. And it's growing, yes? Lucerne is growing, okay. So we need to fertilise this. Whoa, that's a spread and a half, isn't it? Jeepers. That's a hell of a spread. Cannot complain at that at all. So the lucerne is just a grass, isn't it? So I can mow that and bale it, I think. So I'll spin around this and get some more yield out of this. So the grass over there we can go and mow with our mower and give that a go. And we'll see what that comes out like. I'm going to have to plough that field of potatoes. I'm not doing more potatoes. I might sell it and we'll pick another field up elsewhere. Because that long field I'm doing of potatoes is enough potatoes. In fact, I might buy 181 looking at that. If I can sell 188, I'll see what's on 187 as well actually. That's an idea. And that was done very quickly. That is a good little vert spreader. We'll stop there on it. So what's 187? Is ready to harvest and is... Right, let's sell the potatoes because I do not want to do any more potatoes. That 152 is long enough of potatoes. So this one, that's ready to go and is oats. Why are we not moving? Oh, there we go. Yes. And 181 is wheat and is ready to go as well. So we could do a bit of harvesting then, see? Cut the grass on 154. Must be grass. That needs fertilizer, but it's ready to cut. Let's have a look. See if it is grass. Yes. Okay, let's go and cut 154. Now, do I buy... How much is that one? That one's 59. And that one's 36. So I could buy the pair of them. Let's buy that for a minute. And do that. So... we own this one here, which is sugar beet, which I don't know what... No, we don't. We own this one. That's it. That's grass and ready to harvest. It's not going to yield a huge amount because... And then we own... Is that corn? I didn't check that right, did I? That's fine. We can silage that. I have a silage cutter, I think. I'm going to have to have somewhere to put it. But I need a bunker siler really then, don't I? Right, so we have that baler and that. I'm gonna not risk it. I'm gonna run this. I'll give this a spin, see what this is like. We need to go this way, I think. Ooh, she turns quick, doesn't she? I don't really want to... Oh. Excuse the rubbish driving. We'll go and cut 154 with this and see what this is like. Right, I'm assuming that's that, and lower that down. I wonder if I have to, if this creates a swath. Anybody used this before? Whoa, that's loud. Right, that looks like it is creating a swath. Okay. Let's take this. Say it's not going to yield very much because that is leaving grass on the floor, isn't it? Does that need to go right? Let's get rid of that. Apologies. I'm going to turn that on. Lift mower, fold mower. Doesn't seem to be No, I haven't dabbled with the Alpine DLC yet. I don't get paid till tomorrow, and I emptied the wife's bank account yesterday, so I need to go and have a look at it. I think definitely. I want to look at it, and I was tempted to do a let's play on it, but let's be fair, all the big boys have had it. I've already started releasing videos, so I just don't think it, for us small time YouTubers, I think it's going to be wait for a bit, wait for the hype to die down possibly, and then maybe look at doing something on it. I mean, I'm still got my Sussex farms that I need to finish anyway. I've also got the Battle Royale. I've also got a ton of downloads for No Man's Land because of Shaming Man. I'm at 98% on my mod hub. Alright dude, just talking about you. I'm at 98% on my mod hub with Shaming Man's Massey Ferguson's for no Man's Land. So the DLC I'm going to look at buying tomorrow, because I was a fool and didn't buy the season pass. It's just going to cost me $15.99, but I do want to get on there. But I've got 4 maps downloaded at the minute, and it's just taking up so much room that something's going to have to give somewhere. I need to finish the Battle Royale. I need to finish Sussex before I can get onto the other one. Episode 6 on your Sussex farms. On mine, okay. I think I've just released episode 11 or 12, I think. What's killing me, Dubbo, on Sussex Farms is the 9-day seasons that I'm running, because I'm on day 5 of summer now, and the contracts are all fertilising contracts, and there's nothing harvesting coming up. So at the minute, I'm playing it, but I'm not recording because there's nothing new to show. Although I have, fair warning, just gotten rid of the building that I bought, and I've gone something else now because I didn't like it, really didn't like it. And I know it's not going to be as realistic as possible, but I was having none of it. I got to play the game, and if I don't like a building, I'm just going to get shot in the end, I think, and try something different. So I'm really enjoying playing Sussex. Shaming, you know. Sorry, yeah, there are buildings. Don't worry. I mean, that's kind of an inevitable. Spoiler alert. I've got to upgrade the yard at some point, haven't I? So we do. Right. Oh, will a worker do this? Do we reckon? And I can jump on the baler maybe. This thing is so loud when you get into it. Listen. Right, what tractors have I got again? We don't want that one. That one's there, and I need to do some more potatoes. That needs sorted as well. I thought I'd have a break from the potatoes today because I didn't realise I'd bought a second potato field as well. Let's lose the Fiat. Let's use the Fiat. So I've sold a different field that had potatoes in it as well. That's gone. Right, we'll pull this out because... and we'll try baling. Mind you, if you're only on episode 6, quite a lot has changed since then, Dubbo. So hopefully you'll enjoy them. I don't know. I just came off a live stream on Twitch doing a bit of Modern Warfare. Warzone. Didn't do very well, as always, but you know. I fancy doing a bit of killing. Right, I have no idea if this is going to work. Where is my field? It's this way. I think I'm going to have to put a bunker silo in somewhere because I've just bought cornfield that I'm going to have to silage. Unless my animals, do any of my animals eat corn? The ducks don't, the goats don't. Okay. Lucerne, hay and grass. So some of these could be going for food for the goats. What do they eat? Okay. Let's try this over here now. Alright, I have never used this contraption before. You planted oats for the horses. Yeah, I've got a little oat field behind behind the horses as well. On No Man's Dude. So hopefully, right, we'll put that in operating position. Okay, we'll put that and unfold. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Okay. We'll lower the pickup and we'll turn it on. So I've got to line this up to... Oh, it's working. The Brazil's got another update. Oh, for God's sake. You're taking so much room up on my... Oh, look at that. That's quite cool. So much room up on my mod hub with your Massey Ferguson Brazils. Did you see, actually, the Vulture Brazil came out yesterday? That looks good. I like the look of that. That might be one of mine. Right, what do we think of this little baler? How many fits on it? 8 bales. That's quite cool. Do I have to dump this off at some point? Do we think? Or does it dump for me? Yeah, I contemplating I might get the Vulture for this. It's such a cool looking. No, what, the new Vulture Brazil? Or an old Vulture? Right, okay. Why is that not working? Do I have to dump this off? Oh, unload bales. Yeah, I do. That's annoying. Oh no, we can live with that. Right, okay. I'm gonna have to get a little bale spike fork thingy jobby for the front of this to load these on. That's something different as well. Something new I haven't done before. So can I do that and unload at the same time? Oh, I can. Look at that. Now that's a cool little contraption. I can always put 8 bales at a time though, so... Alright. I sold the sugar beet field on this because... Right, okay. The turning circle on this is shocking. You know, I sold the sugar beet field because I don't want it, and I just sold one of my potato fields that I didn't realise I'd bought another potato field. So we shall leave him to that. We'll pick all this up. Attempt to, at least. How many bales have we got on? 6, 7. I'm gonna have to grab grab you on at some point, Shamin. Come alive with me on this, and we can get that potato field emptied, or Dubbo, or anybody. I need help emptying that potato field because look how long it is. That was a silly mistake. They had another raid today. Don't tell me anything go missing. Did we have any travellers come in and take some horses, maybe? Have you renamed my horses yet? And I don't know if that's a wise idea, you renaming them actually. God knows what you're going to come up with. Oh, lads, as well. Wife's spoiled me. She's given me a Christmas present early. I have a Oivo Gaming cooling fan for the PlayStation. It's a base fan that goes on the underneath the PlayStation when it's set up right, with 2 charging ports for my controllers, 12 game slot holder, and hopefully the fans are... I had to check the fans are on because they're so quiet. Yeah, you did. You said the other night when I bought the horses you might go and rename them. How many cans were you in though? I can't remember. So, do either of you know? Yeah, it's O-I-V-O, Oivoi, Oivoi, something like that. It's a really cool little thing. I have put a picture up on Instagram, I think. It's yeah, it depends on how many cans he was in to whether he remembers he's about naming them or not. Yeah, it's. I mean, my PlayStation's white and it's black. That's the only criticism I've got, but that's not my fault. That's the that's the way it is. So, can I get a spin on this? Do you reckon? Enough to get it around. Oh, not bad, not bad. That'll do. That'll do. This little... Is that, worker gonna get hung up in a minute on those bales that I dumped over there, do you reckon? I have to buy myself an old bale trailer now as well, don't I? Trump and Biden. Well, there's 8 horses there at the minute, so we need a few more names than that. I've only ridden 2 of them as well, so I'm not sure at the minute. Right, to all of you that are watching as well, after the fact of this being live, and the 2 that are watching live, cheers boys. Oh yes, you will. I need ideas as to where to go with this next. I've got that cornfield there I've just bought, so we're going to silage that with an old silage. I've got bales in the way. Okay. I should have thought about placement of the bales, shouldn't I? Yeah, I've got the ducks and the goats. So I want to increase the herds on them, but I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do with this. Where to go next? Obviously I'm going to have to cut the lucerne. Right, actually, let's stop you a minute. Have you finished over here? Jesus. Yes, you have. Let's go and put this back in the barn out of the way. It's quite a cool little mower, this. Yeah, so I need suggestions and help, people. I need some interaction from people watching this. Like I said, whether they're watching it live now or after the fact, as to what I can do, where we can go with this. What would you like to see me doing and what would you like to see me planting? No more potatoes though, I refuse. Once those potatoes are out, that's it. So I've got this little harvester and this silage here. I've got the truck to take the silage potentially, but I'm gonna need a second driver for that, aren't I? Mind you, I could always use AI, I suppose, potentially. And we need to silage cut that cornfield. We need to get the potatoes out of the ground over there and repurpose them. The lucerne will be coming in soon enough, and that will need picking up, haying, cutting. I can't remember what I got to do with that. But is there any other old equipment that we can get on console that you want to see as well? You know, I want people to let me know what they want me to see on these lives. Obviously they will be available after the fact as well. But I'm only doing this for you lot, so let me know what you want to see. What are you two up to today then? Oh, of course, a little bit. This is a nice looking tractor. I do like this Fiat. I was thinking I might get that one that chucks the straw bales for when I'm doing straw. Chucks them up in the air into a trailer. I like the look of that. I'm gonna have to come and pick some of these bales up in a minute. They're getting in the way. That's the other thing. I don't think the little Fiat truck has a tow bar, does it? So I'll have to use a tractor to tow the bale trailer down. I'm really liking this little baler though. Such a cool little thing. Oh, he says, can I get all of it? Yeah, look at that. It's a bit faster paced than the potatoes as well. Managed to gain another subscriber yesterday as well. I'm gonna have to do a shout out to, actually. That might be an idea. But it's remembering when I'm doing my videos, because I record so far ahead. I've had a few new subscribers, so I do want to do a shout out to them. These are my screenshots, I think. Let me have a look. No, I took it as a camera shot, didn't I? I did take a picture of the names on my mobile phone. Catch you later, dude. Have a good day, alright? See if I can find them. God, I get sent so much stuff. No, 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 no. Oh, I need to... Oh. Darn it. Let's get rid of that. Is that going to mess me up now? We'll see what happens in a minute now. Okay. Let's see if we can find these new subscribers. Oh, so much rubbish on my phone. Okay, so shout out to Crabtree, Wingnut 3000, Dubbo's on here already, Jamie Campbell, and Shallow Bleeper. They are my last 5 new subscribers. Thank you very much for checking the channel out. Don't forget, guys, get involved. You know, I want as much subscriber interaction as possible. This channel is as much for me as it is for all of you guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. You know, you're the ones that sat there watching it. If it's something you want to watch, if something you particularly want to see, let me know. Because I will help. I will do my best to accommodate. I'll go and Go and buy some more equipment in a minute, I think. I did notice in the shop the other day as well, a nice new wagon camper VW that would fit quite nicely in around these parts. I might have to work my way up to buying one, just for the wife and the family, for the weekends, for when we go out trekking. No, I hadn't done seasons before I'd done Sussex. I have watched a huge amount of videos, including Mr. Seeley P, on what to do, how to do it, where to go, what not to do. I also have done research, as in I was watching Mr. Seeley P do Sussex farms on seasons. So I can't remember how many days he's doing it on. I may change the day that, yeah, I might go. I think I'm on 6-day seasons or 9-day seasons. 9-day, so I might actually change it and reduce my days so that potentially I move a bit quicker forward. I got a feeling my first season, first full year season as well, I won't actually get any harvesting contracts, which is really annoying considering the whole premise of the Let's Play is a contractor. So I've got to try and work that into it. Alpine map, from what I can tell, the seasons on the Alpine map is going to be really good. And as long as you, like, if you go for animals, you have to be careful with the animals, because things like chickens, I think it's the Cornish chicken, if you don't sell it in time, they die. And some of the cattle, some of the beef cattle, because you can do beef and milk cattle, which is something that really appealed to me as well. They die as well, so you have to have your eye on the ball a bit more, and you do have to plan with your planting and stuff. Which is why I went down the contract route and not really owning any fields, because until I've learned a bit more about seasons, planting is just a nightmare until you figure it out. It's not a nightmare. It's just obviously playing without seasons and usually on ×1. Like when I was playing Stone Valley, I was harvesting fields every other day and just blasting through it. Yeah, be nervous. Nervous makes it good, because it means you're just slightly more aware of what's happening. I think you're going to be on the ball with it more. As long as you follow the rule, not the rules, the premise of seasons, and you plant when you're meant to plant, and you plough when you're meant to plough, and not plough, and harvest, you know, you're only going to get maybe 1 or 2 harvests out of each field every season. So something to bear in mind. If you like it fast paced, you know, harvest after harvest after harvest after harvest, then it's not for that. It's too realistic for that. So I would play it alongside another map where you can do that, so that you've got the option if you feel like just doing a little work and smashing work out. I've also been told and read and seen you're better off doing it on ×5, because it's more realistic, the amount of work you get done in a day when you're running seasons. You know, rather than harvesting 6 fields in one day, because of daylight and everything, on ×1, if you do it on ×5, it becomes more real. So that's why I'm running Sussex on ×5. I think I've chosen that I have 9 days is the longest season to run, and I'm kicking myself a little bit for it, but more because of the viewers rather than myself, I think. So I need to really, I'm in an iron about adjusting it, so it possibly will adjust, I don't know. But I say the planting side of things in seasons is what I didn't want to be running my first big Let's Play, having to worry about what I've planted, when I've planted it, if it's going to wither, if it's going to, you know. So that's why I went down the contract route on there. And I mean, Sussex is I mean, Jim done such a good job on that map. that right, we'll turn this off. Unload bales. Yeah, he done such a good job on that map that there's so many options. Peer pressure. You've got to do it. You've got to do it. You know, it's part of the game. It does make it more realistic. If you try it and you don't like it, you don't like it. You know, it's at least you've tried it then, haven't you? I think he did 6 day because you can do 3, 6, or 9 day seasons. I don't know if there's a 5 or not, but I was the same as you. I was nervous. I was dubious. Was I going to enjoy it with the having to wait around bits on it? But I actually think I did really enjoy it. I am enjoying it. So, definitely give it a go. At least you can say you've tried then, can't you? Right, I'm going to go and get a bale spike or collector and a bale trailer, I think. Am I going the right way up to the shop? Yes. What map are you thinking of doing it on? I think that's one of the reasons why I've done this map, and why I'm doing this map with the older equipment, is that the pressure's not there to be pushing to harvest fields and harvest and harvest and harvest, because I haven't got the newer equipment to do it. It slows me down in the game, which I'm quite enjoying. Right, we need to buy a baling trailer. See, now I would go for a auto load, but to keep in the premise of this, I'm not going to. I am going to get, please be here, that one. Yeah, we don't want that. That's fine. No, we don't want knock-ins. No, where is Giorgio? I'm gonna go Netherlands. Yeah, that might be a good idea. That. See, why is he jumping from standard? Why is he not letting me go down to that one? I want the. Okay, we'll just go that way. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea, possibly. Go straight onto the Alpine map and do it that way. It might be a good shout, that, to be honest with you. Right, so we want a... See, I mean, I've got no idea at the minute whether this series is going to work or not. It's... Bale Forward Grabber, no. Is that... That's the sideways one. Yeah, I don't know whether this is going to work. This is completely me just trying it out to see what happens. See if I can put a few new people in. New fork. Where's that then? Is it in bale technology? You know, it's all just trial and error at the end of the day, isn't it? We try these things out and see what happens. I want the... Maybe I even got it downloaded. That'll be frustrating. It's not in miscellaneous, is it? Mate, yeah. I'm really trying to persuade the wife to let me get the PC so I can play on PC, but I really do like playing on console. But some of the mods just... You've got Follow Me, you've got... Follow Me is a big one, I think. You know, I mean, because you can silage a field and have someone follow you straight away. You don't need two people to do it. You can pick up the grass, the bales. It's so much more available it just endless and endless games of options, and I mean the slot count thing as well, you know. But then the wife says to me, if I get rid of, I don't want, see, that's not going to work. I want the one that flattens down. If I get a PC, then the PlayStation might have to go. And no, I'm not. I don't know. Is it a pack that I haven't got? Do we think? No 200 bale limit, exactly. Bail for days. Could bail for days then. It is it only on wheel loaders then? Yeah, it would make a huge difference for things like cows, for the sheep, just for options on what to do as well. It would be, it's just outstanding. And I'm not complaining. I am and I'm not. You know, it's just the way it is with the consoles. But to get something that wheel loaders, front loaders, yeah, to get a decent enough PC to play it and potentially post videos and bits and bobs, it's just so much money, and I know it's worth it, but it's justifying it. I'm really freaking out my head in a minute. I cannot find this bale grab that I want. I may have to baleful. See, no, it's none of them. That might have to wait then. Frustrating. Yeah, easily £700-800. I mean, there are ones out there that are cheaper. And there are second hand. I mean, at the minute I'm playing on a 19-inch monitor on the PlayStation. And that upgrade was, I was playing on a 55-inch TV, but I actually prefer the monitor. But I want to look at upgrading my monitor as well, and even for a tiny monitor I'm looking at 150 quid upwards. You know, I was looking for maybe a 24 or 28 inch, just because, why not? But I mean, I have found the MSI monitor in, I think it's in Asda for 130 quid for a 24 inch, I think it is. I think that may be curved as well, so that's going to improve things. And then, I mean, I was looking at just getting a small tower just to be able to do a bit of video capture that way, rather, and play on the PlayStation and capture it out. Definitely. And if you get one that's got the right, you know, decent frame rate and yeah, frame rate and what's the MS? I can't think of what it actually stands for. You know, if between 1, 2 and 5 MS, then you're laughing. So the one in Asda, I've seen a nice 28 inch in Smack Gen for 170, but again it's 170 quid, and when you've got, I mean, I've got 6 kids and I'm not on a very good wage, the wife is studying, so we don't have a huge income to try to find that kind of money. It makes it very difficult. But the 120 quid, 130 quid, potentially, would be easier to find. If that makes sense. But then I've got you know, I want to stream on Facebook, really. I'd love to. Why is that not picking up properly? I'd love to stream this on Facebook, because I see a lot of people doing it, and because of PlayStation and Sony being not friendly, it's not something we can do at the minute. But I've got a friend who streams on Facebook for Warzone, and he just uses his PC and a capture card. So I mean, I might even go down the route of a PC, but not for gaming, just so that I can do the videos, do the streaming, and do it that way. Just for now, until I can justify spending a bit more money, you know. I don't know, actually. I don't know, because I think most of the Facebook streamers that I watch don't play music because they're listening out for footsteps on COD. So, potentially, I don't know. Are these the bears that I can pick up? Oh, what? That would be cool, to be honest, because, I mean, with my time lapses as well. I mean, I do like to listen to a bit of music. I can't believe I can do that. That, you know, so it would be cool to be able to do that. So I'm gonna have to keep my ear to the ground for that one. If you hear anything as well, let us know, like, because that would be quite cool. Let's see if we can stack these nicely now. Yeah, I mean, if that is something that's doable, why not? It's that bugs me as well with the licensing laws and the copyright laws, and because sometimes you do just want to chill out to a bit of music, and I've got to the point now where I've downloaded so much music from the YouTube library that it's all sounding the same, and my time lapses are all sounding the same. I don't want them to. Let's go and see if one of these goats will take this now. So a platform that we can use different music on would be really quite cool. And you get Instagram videos and stuff where people are, let's take this now. Oh, look at that. You know, no rights, I own no rights to the music, and they get away with it in that way, but it doesn't work for the same for videos that we edit and copy to, you know. Too far. Sometimes I love the physics of this game. It lets you do things that you really... I mean, mind you, these bales, I've probably carried these bales around a lot. When I work with the horses, hay bales, grass and hay bales, you do tend to carry around, so this isn't that unrealistic, in all honesty, these smaller bales. We're at 48 minutes. Oh, no. See, I mean, so there's so many options out there. And like I say, I think possibly just a tower, because at the minute the only PC we've got in the house is the wife's laptop. And she's using that for uni most of the time, and the kids use that for their homework. So if I can have a device that is set up just for me up next to the PlayStation, and potentially get a capture card and run it that way, or even just so that I can, because I'm clogging the hard drive up quite a bit with my videos at the minute. I think I've got something like 70 gig in Share Factory and Capture Gallery. So being able to do that way as well. Yeah, that's the thing. They want extra money for all this stuff, and just the Chromebooks aren't that bad. They're perfect for the kids' homework and stuff. But again, I mean, I saw a tower down in Smackdown the other day for 60 quid. And if I get another monitor, I can have the smaller monitor that I'm running at the minute on the tower, and then the PlayStation on the newer monitor. And it will just mean I can stream a bit more, or run things a bit more. I mean, at the minute I've only got the 30 odd subs, so until I start getting 2TB from home, because Warzone took up all the PS4 storage. I've got a terabyte hard drive on in my PlayStation already. So I mean, I've got Fortnite, I've got Warzone, and I've got Farming Sim, GTA, and a few others. And I think I'm using something like 800 gig of it in a minute. But obviously that makes it a little bit slower. I would love to have a bit more storage or get an external hard drive. I've been using thumb drives to move stuff about. I've got a Western Digital hard drive. That's a terabyte. But it's got photos and other stuff on it from years and years of having it. And you have to format it to get it to work with the PlayStation, and I don't want to lose all of that, and I've got nowhere else to store it at the minute, so potentially I might look at getting another hard drive. Do you run your games off the external hard drive then? Because I've always wondered about that. Can you run games off of it? Can you have them on the external hard drive and just leave it plugged in as a... Does that make sense? This isn't that bad actually, I'm doing okay here. There. Can I strap these down? I can. So that I don't move them too much then. So I can't pick that one up now. No good. Right, as long as once it's plugged in, okay. So if I look to get an external, because we've got two PlayStations in the house as well, because the kids have got one that they share, so that I can play games with them. Are you going to go over to the PS5, or are you staying clear of that for the minute? Because I think I might actually look at getting a Pro PS4, because the prices, as soon as the PS5 comes out, is released, the prices for the Pros are going to drop. Because at the minute, people are still asking 300 quid, and I'm like 150 quid more, and I can go get a PS5, mate. It doesn't make sense, does it? But people are trying to get what they can, I think, whilst it's not out yet, because as soon as it's out and available in shops, not just pre-order buys, I think it's going to, like I say, the PS4 market is just going to drop on its arse, which is great because it means I can go and get a Pro and then potentially look at the hard drive for the Pro. I had a 1 for all voucher from work using for the PS5, but won't be until New Year. So that's fair enough. If you can get it like that, then yes. And I think the fact that you can keep the PS4 and play your PS4 games remotely through the PS5 means that you'll be able to play Farming Sim, because otherwise you won't be able to, will you? That was my other issue, is I don't want to get a PS5 and lose everything on what I'm doing on Farming Sim, you know, because there's a lot of hours on some of these maps, and I do not want to lose that. Am I going to lose that bale by driving now, do you reckon? We're nearly an hour in, so getting close to ending this stream now. I might go and do a bit more farming battle royale. I'm way ahead on my episodes, but I can't seem to stay off of it. I need to do some editing later actually and put another one up tomorrow, I think. But I don't want to be giving too many ideas to the other boys, see. I'm quite enjoying that as well. Just seeing how we are all doing things similar but different, if that makes sense. PS4, and the youngest has the PS3, then only 5 will be mine. Yeah, see, I had a PS3, and I gave the box I had a 360. No, he's just behind at the minute. He's been doing other stuff. He is still in it. He knows he's not going to win. He is still in it. He's going to release some stuff soon, I think. He's just, I don't know. I think he realised, or just realised he couldn't commit the time. Alright, NDG, how's it going, dude? He couldn't commit the time that was needed, I think, so he's still doing it. He's going to release a couple of videos, but he doesn't think he's in the running, so... but no, yeah, I had the 360 that I gave to the boy the wife bought me my PS5 for Father's Day a couple of years back, and then the kids were playing on this one, and then I went and bought them a shared one that we've just done the room out under the stairs for them. So, because especially through lockdown, they used it a huge amount for keeping in touch with their friends through lockdown. So, well, the boy, that was his excuse anyway. Yeah, no, I messaged him and said, what's going on? You're uploading videos, so clearly you're able to do some bits while you're not uploading. And we've got a group chat for the Royale, and he's been on there, and he said he is still in it. He is still taking part, but he just hasn't got around to doing it yet because he's got other stuff going on, which is fair enough. What I'm looking forward to doing is setting up... Ooh, PS5 today. I can't wait to start doing and setting the rules and whatnot for the PC version. All I need is the extra room so I can play the whole time. I know, they're under the stairs, the kids. We've turned under the stairs into a room for the PlayStation. I'm in mine and my wife's bedroom. I was downstairs, but I kept taking the TV up all the time, so... And luckily, the wife is hard of hearing, so when she comes to bed and wants to sleep, I can pretty much just carry on playing. So that and then she just goes to sleep as normal. So that does make sense. I'm trying to make my area, my setup a bit better. But again, it's time and money, and I'm having a lot of medical issues, but issues at the minute that are causing me a lot of pain. So trying to get a comfortable spot for me to play in as well. If that makes sense. Yeah, again, but obviously I'm dad, so if they wanted to watch something, it was tough. If I was playing, it was tough. I'm playing, that was that. But I went under the stairs for a bit then, had a setup in there, and the kids' PlayStation was in my son's room, and every time it was his sister's time to play, he was kicking off that she was in his room and just hassling him not coming off when he's been told to come off. So I had to give up the understairs cupboard so that we could keep an eye on there, because we restrict them quite a bit, because otherwise he just takes the piss. So he is restricted. They're both restricted as to what days they can go on, how long they go on for. I've got an office chair at the minute. I went and bought a X-Rocker PlayStation chair. I bought it second hand, thinking it would work. I mean, the chair is fine, not a problem, but I even bought, because it didn't have a lead, I went and bought the power lead off of Amazon, and it turns out he's tried to fix it on the inside, messed it up even more. So it was a bit lower as well. In some of my early videos you might be able to hear it, wrong button, creaking. So I have donated it to the children. It is now there under the stairs gaming chair, and I've just got a standard office chair for the minute. I want a nicer one with a bit more support. Yeah, really ticks me off. I was actually playing with him the other day in Fortnite, and his mum shouted up 10 minutes until dinner, and we were just finishing. I think 2 minutes after that we finished a map. And he's like, "Oh, should we play another one?" Then I'm like, "No, you've been told it's 10 minutes for dinner. This is why you don't come off." I've gotten to the point now. If he doesn't come off when he's called for dinner, I call him once for dinner. If he doesn't come off, then we sit down and start eating dinner. If his dinner's cold by the time he comes off, it's his own fault. It does really get my wick up, though. Really gets my wick up. Because sometimes we forget he's on there and he ends up playing 6 hours. And then he's still ungrateful. "Oh, it's not long enough, blah, blah." It just... You know, his age, he's 11 years old. I was out playing, I was out doing stuff. I had a Nintendo, a standard Nintendo. But I was out playing and stuff with the friends. Yes, I went and played the SNES now and then. But, you know, we've got a tidy back garden. He's got friends close. There's a park close. We've got a dog that he can walk to go out of the house. And all he wants to do is sit on his phone or on the PlayStation. And of course that causes issues because I sit playing most of the day because of my job. In between school runs, I've got nothing to do. I clean the house when I come home. I should have done this for all of them, shouldn't I? Made it neater. I clean the house when I come home. I do the washing up that needs doing. I hoover. I do any laundry that needs sorting out. And then I go on. And then I could be, oh no. I go on and do my videos. He hates that I've got a channel. And that I've actually got quite a few people. Oh well, I've got 30 subscribers now. Because he started a channel. And he hasn't got many, and he's like, "Oh, well, I'll get the whole of year 7 to follow me and that." But that's the other thing as well. He wants to upload to a channel, but he wants to have, say, his hour playing time, and then he wants to, when that's finished, then go on and do his editing. And I'm like, no, your editing gets done in your playtime if you want to edit videos, because that's how we work. That's extra time on there. You know, it's a little workaround that he's tried a couple of times, and I'm like, I'm not falling for that, boy. If you want to edit videos, you do it in the time you're allocated, otherwise you can't do it. And he's like, "Well, I don't know how to do it." So I showed them, sat them both down, edited a video with them on Share Factory, nice and easy. And my daughter now wants to upload videos, so we're going to use the wife's YouTube for that, I think. Because she's only 9, so she can't officially have a YouTube channel yet. Or yeah, so we're going to use the wife's. It's kids, man. They're sent to test us. Everyone handles everything differently. There's no right or wrong way, apart from what the law says, obviously. You know, it's a bone of contention in our house. And I'm pretty sure it is in everybody's house, so it's finding out the right balance. I mean, we're trying to get them to do washing up and all that stuff as well. The others was on about doing it on ranked matches on Overwatch over there, where you get banned for quitting matches, so he won't come off. I would look into that. I mean, you know, that's something I think my boy would say, just to say, "Oh, you can't, I can't come on." He's always, "Oh, hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute," and I'm like, right. It gets to a point where you're like, okay, which is what I do now. Like I said, I tell him when it's dinner. I give him a 5-minute warning or a 10-minute warning usually. 10 minutes and you got to come off. And if he doesn't come off, he has to face the consequences. So either cold dinner or he gets 10 minutes less next time. Yes, mate, I did see that. Thank you so much for you know, linking the videos in and stuff. It's fantastic. I'm up to 31 subscribers now, I think. I've noticed, I don't know if you follow Worko, whatever I think that's his name. He's done a thing where he's hidden his subscriber count, and he's actually managed to gain another 100 subscribers, I think it was, or something, by hiding his subscriber count because it was so low. People weren't subscribing. So when I get a chance to get on the laptop, something potentially I'll do just until I hit the 50 or hit the 100, because it will. Some people get put off by someone who's got a lower count, if that makes sense. Lower sub count, just for some reason it puts people off. I mean, I follow so many people now, and I struggle to keep up watching the videos I think I'm averaging 2.5 hours of videos a day watching, just to try and keep up with everybody's videos, because I follow a lot of real farmers as well, so it's difficult because I want to support as many people as I can. You know, some of the groups and the Facebook groups, everyone's so helpful and so supportive. I want to support them as much as possible. So I do watch anybody I follow. I pretty much watch as much as I can when I can. That's what I've said to other people on YouTube groups on Facebook. You know, I'll have a look at your channel if I like it and I'm going to watch it, then I'll sub. If I'm not going to watch it, I'm not going to sub you. And I expect the same back. You know, if you're not going to watch my content, there's no point in subbing me, because it's just a false sub. It's not going to help my channel in the long run. So I'd rather have 30 subs of people actually watching than 100 subs with only 10 people watching. And I'm not expecting. I'm not in it for the subs. I'm not in it for the monetization. Not yet, anyway. Maybe at some point. But I don't think I'm good enough at the games I play to get that anyway. So I know a lot of people do that, and each to their own. You know, if they think having 100 subs with only 10 people watching, actually watching the content and commenting on the content and interaction on the content, then if they're happy with that, they're happy with that, you know. Yeah, I'm in an iron about it, but I think a couple of people have tried it and it's worked. Their subs have gone up because people are subbing by not seeing the sub count, and I don't know. I mean, people make their own mind up anyway, don't they? I lost 2 subs. I was over 30 about 2 weeks ago, and then all of a sudden I dropped down to 28 again. So I'm assuming someone had subbed thinking that I'd sub them back, and I didn't. And a lot of people now are playing Among Us, and it's just not stuff I'm going to watch. Really doesn't appeal to me, so I'm not going to go and sub them if I'm not going to watch it. Yeah, I've started. I mean, after watching Mr. CDP, I thought, why not? I'll give this a go. I really enjoy the game, you know. And if I get people watching, I get people watching. If I don't, I don't. It's not a major thing. Did you, Cyber? Alright, dude, how you doing, mate? See, now, so what? Right, okay. I don't know then. I'm going to try the keywords thing. I do the tags, and I use, after watching the video you suggested, Cyber, I will use keywords in the descriptions, as well as I just list a load of keywords. But apparently if you go on a laptop or a computer, you can type in keywords that come up or something. I don't know. I need to look at it and see. But like I said, if I don't get 100 subs, I don't get 100 subs. The judge is in the house. Yes, he is. I want to know his opinion on who he's got tipped to win. Put him on the spot. If you're not going to watch, yeah. If you're not going to watch, don't sub me, because you're just giving me false hope then as well. Mr. P, the wife falls asleep to him because I watch so many of his videos. He is, I don't know. And I try and watch other people's map tours as well, and I do struggle sometimes because I've been watching his. I'm gutted that CDEG's not playing at the minute as well, because she was starting to get quite a few followers. Something to do with her PlayStation broke, but I don't know what's happening there. But definitely, if I get stuck with something, I go and search through his videos. Hence what I did with the seasons. That's what I use. He's my reference. And not everyone likes him, but because I was playing 17 a huge amount when that first came out, and when 19 came out, I downloaded it, but I didn't get on with it until I started watching him, and then I'm like, maybe I'll give it another try, and I've not come off it since. So the wife moans all the time that I'm not doing it, but at least I'm not out gallivanting anywhere, or she knows where I am. I'm upstairs playing the PlayStation with me tractors. And she must have bought me, because she's gone and bought me that cooling fan, bless her. It's not something I'd thought about. And she was like, I've actually thought of a present for you. I'll save it for Christmas, but then she just gave it to me today instead. It keeps me out of her hair anyway, while she's studying. Yeah, I got it in free in May as well. I hadn't a clue what anything was. Started with Jim Bob, but then he stopped. And I found Mr. CDP. Yeah, I just... Yes, I'll be honest, Cole Patel's first video had me worried, because he just went boom straight in for it, but he seems to think he hasn't got a chance. But if he pulls it out of the bag now, then fair enough. Oh, let's strap that down. That's not bad stacking, considering I've been doing it by hand. I don't know how many bales I got there. That's a good point. How many bales have I done? I've made 113 bales. Oh, I better use some of these. Where are we at? As I say, this is all new. All this YouTube stuff is all new to me. My kids for years were like, we want to be YouTubers, we want to be YouTubers. I'm like, no. There's no money in it, you're not doing it. Get an education, get yourself sorted. I mean, my eldest is 13 now. And my youngest, 6, I think. I've got 6 kids altogether, and they were always on about it. And then I was like, no. And then I start playing, and I'm like, hypocrite much? But it is what it is, isn't it? And now, like I say, my 11-year-olds are like, how have you got so many subscribers? How are you doing this? How are you doing that? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just playing a game and putting some videos up. But I am stretching myself thin at the minute with the Battle Royale, with this, with No Man's Land, with Shaming, and my Sussex. I'm just like... Survival roleplay than Daggowin. See, I follow Daggowin, and I keep meaning to start watching some of his stuff, and because you're on PC, aren't you, Cyber? So you got the option to do the better mods. I've started watching some more of your stuff recently, actually, and this is why I want a PC, because of the mods. I'd love to be driving an old Land Rover. I love old Land Rovers. I've driven a couple of Series 3s myself, as well as some Defenders and some of the older stuff, and it's something that really needs to be put into consoles. I know, Dubbo, it's so hit and miss on No Man's Land with this at the minute. I was on, not last night, the night before. I was going to go on last night, but my legs started playing me up, so I had to lie down on the sofa. Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. I want a PC, but at the same time I like playing on console as well, and the money for a PC is just, for something decent, you're looking at £500-600, you know, and it's just not something that's doable, which is frustrating. Can I get this to work now? Put you down there and see what happens. Had to go and mess it up, didn't you? Yeah, definitely PC for the mods. Although everyone, I noticed on PC, everyone drives the Ford tractors. Why? I hate Ford. Absolutely hate Ford. What's going on here now? What have I picked up? That one. There's so many more options than Ford tractors on there, and you go for Fords. Oh, no. Oh, you get. Alright. Put that on there. There we go. Right. I think I might end this here, guys, because I was only going to do an hour, and we're now an hour and 20 minutes in. I might go and do a bit more Battle Royale and try and edit some more later. I think I'm only live streaming now because no editing. Yes, no editing is brilliant. 650 quid 2 years ago, and upgrading getting the next year is 1600. Jesus. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's the only thing with live streams. I'm finding it's cool for a bit more interaction with people, which is what I want. I want the interaction with people, and obviously people that are watching it afterwards hopefully interact as well. So the live streaming I'm enjoying, but because you're not editing through things, you're not getting so much done. But 1600 quid, Cyber. I wish I had the money, mate. I really do. Maybe if I win the lottery, we'll see. I'm quite impressed with that stacking skills, actually, by hand. I'm chuffed with that. I need to get the rest of the bales up, so when I come on next time, if I manage to collar someone with me, I might get the potatoes done and do a live with either Shaming, Dubbo, or somebody else, anybody that wants to jump on the map with me, because I'm going to need 2 people to get those potatoes done because it's just taking so long. I mean, I've got 2 rows to pick up now. I've still got the rest to top with my little two-man, my 2-row potato hopper. It's taking a while, which is good, but I think if I had 2 people, one could be loading and one could be driving the truck, so we'll see what happens next time. See, I missed a few rows there as well. Yeah, see this little beast with this flings the potatoes out, but only 2 rows at a time, and it leaves them on the ground, so then I have to go and pick them up. I've got, where is it, this to be picking them up with, and the Fiat. Where's the Fiat? I just saw it. There it is. She's nearly full now, but I thought I'd leave the potatoes for today and do the grass. Anyway, thanks for watching, gents. I shall speak to you soon. I'll try and edit another Battle Royale tonight and get it up. There is number 12 is out, Elapsing Time. I haven't actually advertised that one yet. I haven't chucked it anywhere on Facebook or anything, so yes, Seba, those potatoes are a lot of work, but I wanted to do it old school and relaxed. So yes, it's a lot of work, but once this feels done, it's done. You've watched it, have you, Seba? A few people have. I think I have 9 views on it, but I haven't like I said, I haven't posted it anywhere. I just thought I'd let that one run and see how it goes. So I'm going to try and get on to... Oh, I need to get this one next. I'll try and get on and edit another one tonight. I think I'm on hour 22, hour 23 in actual gameplay, ready to edit up to. So I need to catch up on my edits. I didn't, yeah. Comment away. Right, boys, I'm going to go. So I'll speak to you all soon, and thanks for watching. May Odin favour you.